Well, folks, the Cybertruck actually changes everything. I'm going to give you my new price target for Tesla today, and I guarantee you it's going to blow your mind. The design of the Cybertruck is not conventional. It's unorthodox, and it is definitely not for everyone. I will accept that. But I will also claim that there's plenty of demand. 2.6 seconds, 0 to 60, 350 miles of range. Look, there's 2 million pre-orders by people who think this truck is freaking cool. I don't think right now Tesla has a demand problem for this truck. Of course, things can change, but as it stands, there's plenty of demand, not enough capacity. Now, there's a lot of chatter about the price. Is this truck too expensive for the American consumer? Well, I don't think so. Look, the base price for this one is $61,000. Now, granted, we will not see this $61,000 model until 2025. So for the meantime, we're going to see the $80,000 mid-tier and the $100,000 top tier. And I believe that the vast majority of Cybertrucks sold will be the $80,000 mid-tier. And if you compare it to the pricing of the Silverado and the F-150 by Ford, which are the two gold standards in this category, I think you'll find out they're not too far off. Allow me to explain, right? So the Silverado, the one that actually people buy, I'm not talking about the base level stuff, right? The average prices for the Silverado is between $60,000 and $80,000. The Ford F-150, $50,000 to $70,000. I'm talking about the actual price people pay, not the usual, the baseline they do for the ads. So if you're talking 60 to 80 or 50 to 70, right? And on top of it, you have 80 to 100, definitely more expensive. The Cybertruck is more expensive. There's no doubt. But you have no gasoline costs, despite the higher upfront costs, right? No maintenance costs. There's no oil changes. There's no engine. There's very little maintenance to deal with. Now, you do pay 20% higher upfront, but you save so much money on gasoline and maintenance. And you're getting better performance. 2.6 seconds, 350 miles of range. Not bad. Let me give you another fact, right? There's 2.7 million pickup trucks sold in the United States every single year. The top 3 selling vehicles in the United States are pickup trucks. We're talking about a $200 billion market in which Tesla has not played so far whatsoever. Now, how much of a bite can Tesla take from this market? It's solely dependent on Tesla's capacity. The demand is there. At least the first 2 million are there. So the real question is, how fast can Tesla make these cars? Now, I don't think 2023 we're going to see any vehicles. I think it's obvious. 2024, I believe Tesla can make anywhere from 30 to 50,000 vehicles. But I believe that the real ramp up will start in 2025 to 2027. In those 3 years, 25, 26, 27. And I believe that by 2027, Tesla can reach 400,000 Cybertrucks. 2025, I think we can see 100,000. The ramp up for Tesla is not linear. Don't forget it. Go back and look at the Model 3. Go back and look at the Model Y. It's never linear. It always starts slow and then it spikes. These guys know how to ramp up vehicles, especially one that was built for this sort of ramp up like the Cybertruck. So my base assumption is 400,000 vehicles in 2027. Now, if you do the numbers based on an average price of about $80,000, you're talking about $4 billion of income in 2024 alone. And that's without even considering the FSD. Should we have FSD on these vehicles? That's a whole different line of revenue, which I have not even considered. In 2027, if they hit 400,000 vehicles, we're talking about $32 billion of extra income. That's literally the entire annual revenue of NVIDIA just from Cybertrucks in 2027. Again, not even talking about the FSD. So Tesla's currently making $100 billion annual revenues. That's a 150% increase over the past 3 years. They are at $13 billion of EBITDA, which is 200% increase over the past 3 years. And I think the Cybertruck will kickstart the percentage of growth because, yes, there is a deceleration in the profitability of Tesla. And the Cybertruck, once it hits ramp up, is going to restart that process all over again. That's the new S-curve for Tesla. Not to mention the FSD and the other stuff that are coming, but that's a whole different discussion. Now, looking at the pricing of Tesla and my new price target, look, glance at NVIDIA for a second, right? They're 25 price to sales, 60 PE. And they're, I think what you would say is an industry leader, right? So if we look at Tesla as another industry leader, we have 8 price to sales. So 3.5 times cheaper than NVIDIA if you look at price to sales. But even at PE, Tesla's at 70 PE versus NVIDIA 60 PE. So Tesla isn't trading at exuberant amounts. They're trading like an industry leader, like they should, like NVIDIA is. There's nothing wrong about that. Now, if you glance at my model here made on Stock MVP, the current price of Tesla based on the DCF. Remember, DCFs give you current price, not a 5-year prediction, not a 10-year prediction. The current valuation of Tesla today, based on what we know in the Cybertruck, is $600. That's my current price. This means in my model, Tesla is insanely undervalued. And if you go even deeper and you look at our SCF model, which gives you the 5-year targets, my 5-year target, best case scenario is $1,985, which means almost $2,000 with the Cybertruck. Now, the medium case is $1,300 and the bear case is $600. Now, obviously, these are my models and you can build your own. And there's nothing you need to learn about finance or modeling. This Stock MVP app solves everything for you. All you have to do is plug in your assumptions for the company. You'll get your price target. Now, check it out, stock-mvp.com. As far as Tesla goes, look, there's always going to be deniers, cynics, and people who miss the opportunity. And then they cry about it and they complain about how irrational the market is. I don't care. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't care about why they did it. I only care about making money. So remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy Tesla. That's the ramblings of a madman. But damn, that Cybertruck looks good.